Hello, Cleveland, and everyone from everywhere else. Welcome to the Daily TA. Let's get right into the charts. As you can see on this 90-minute chart here, we'll make it bigger so you can see it a little better. Bitcoin's breaking out over the local support level that we have been watching for several days now, since about a week now, and yeah, she's breaking up over it. So from yesterday, we left off somewhere around here where we were coming up. We were seeing price action coming up to that resistance level, and then failing to break over it, coming back down, playing around over there. We saw a bull flag forming. We just draw it for posterity's sake. There's that word. I couldn't get it yesterday, but there's that word. We'll draw the bull flag just for posterity's sake. It would have been something like this. Something like that. And then we would have moved from the breakout point, and that would bring us to a move of about up to over 100,000. 101.73. We'll just say 101. Now to get there, price will still have to break up and over this classic resistance instead of local. We can say macro resistance. This macro resistance here that of 99.6. Now, if we can see price action break up and over that smoothly, where's it going? It's going up to 101. If it not, well, then we're going to see this little drawing that we drew here playing out, where we'll see some resistance. We'll come back down, and then we'll move back out. I'm going to clear that drawing for now because it's just getting in the way. Actually, let's leave it there. Let's just leave it there. You can see it. You can see through it. All right, let's clear out the Fibonacci retracement. We see that price action did come back down to touch right around the 382 retracement and then bounced, but we can get rid of that now. Now, this bull flag that we just drew could also be, adjusted if the bulls kind of break over here, because this hasn't been flipped. This local resistance here on the 90-minute chart, it has not been flipped to support yet. To flip that to support, it's going to need to close a candle above and then open and close another candle above. Now, if it can do that, then we'll flip this to green. That'll say that that's support now, and we'll watch out for that next move up to that next resistance level of 99.6. And if it does find a little bit of resistance there, or stops moving there, then we'll have to adjust the bull flag. We'll adjust it up to there and see where things go. See if it doesn't range in this little bull flag area there. But we'll leave it where it is for now. We can actually just delete it. We'll leave the measured move and delete the bull flag. All right, watching the 90-minute chart to retain. Look, there you go. We just saw the candle close over. Now we're watching for the next candle, which just opened, to stay over that resistance. Now, if it can, that's great. It's great. If it can't, well, then we're playing around with this resistance level, and we'll see what happens next. But basically, at that point, we're either looking at a Bart Simpson, or we're looking at just having to adjust that bull flag like we were talking about. So, but we'll talk about that later. Let's watch what happens in the next hour and a half, see whether or not this local resistance can be flipped. Still in this bear flag here on the 6-hour chart. Till when? Till 102.7. 102.7 would invalidate that bear flag there. And we're still seeing this Adam and Eve double bottom possibly playing out here on the daily. We want to see, again, it get over this 99.6 resistance level in order for us to maintain, to give more validity to this pattern. If it can't, then it's putting in a new high that's lower, or that's equal or lower to 99.6. Then we'll have to watch for that downside to maybe happen. It's basically eyes on this bear flag. If the bear flag can be invalidated up here at 102, then the likelihood of this Adam and Eve playing out all the way back up to all-time highs increases. As long as that bear flag is in play, this Adam and Eve can easily be invalidated. What would invalidate it? Well, putting in a equal to or lower high than our previous high here around Christmas, and then following that, we would want to see no lower than this 94 resistance or support level. You know, we'd want to see that support level holding in order. But if it broke, if it was flipped to resistance, then we would say that pattern is invalidated. Volatility is increasing on both the 6-hour chart, getting high on the 6-hour chart, getting higher, mid-range on the 90-minute chart. Daily still kind of low, actually. Daily stochastics are moving up rather quickly. We aren't seeing the same rapid movement on the RSI and price, however. So, could be a little sign that perhaps don't get too bullish. I'm gonna increase the bullish chances for, the day going the way we want it to. I think it's gonna happen. I think that's gonna be like a 60-40 towards the bulls, but the chances of breaking through 102 and solidifying, supporting this double bottom pattern that we're looking at, those I'd still say are like 50-50 at this point. This could still end up being a bull trap. However, RSI here on, you know what? Just noticed this possible bearish divergence here on the 90-minute chart with price action putting in higher highs, and RSI is possibly putting in lower highs. Possibly. Why do I say possibly? Well, because it's currently putting in that high, and it could change. If this keeps on ripping, RSI could keep ripping, and if once it gets up to like 78, well, then that divergence goes away. So it's a possible divergence. So just keep an eye on that. We're seeing the stochastics on the 90-minute chart starting to move into overbought territory. But they could get stuck there. They could easily get stuck there. So let's just see what happens. Hopefully, here's what I'm hoping for. Stokes gets stuck on the 90, remains stuck here on the 6-hour, and then gets stuck here on the daily. And the push up to all-time highs happens like that. That's what I want to see happen. The likelihood of that, probably like 10%. More likely, we're seeing this little move that I drew out yesterday with price action coming up to 99.6, possibly finding some resistance there, moving sideways or down from there to, we could take like a retracement on the 6-hour chart from this point here, from where it started this rally to 99.6 roughly, and we'll see the fib retracements for if it bounces off of there, comes back down to the 618-ish level, and then comes back up to retest it and hopefully push through. That's what I'm watching for. I hope the bulls do it. Either way, yeah, I think we still got some moves coming. Whether or not that happens in early January or late January, that is still to be seen. But hey, things are looking real nice today. Real bullish. Things is pumping. All right, thank you for watching. Music today is courtesy of Luminist and Sax Squatch. We got the Sax Squatch master going at it right now. You can hear it in the background. And yeah, I hope you guys have a really good Friday. I hope that everything goes well. Hope you stay safe out there. If it's snowing where you are, like it's snowing where I am, you know, consider just staying in with a hot cocoa and a good book. All right. Much love. See you later.